Welcome to Intervention Services video series, Mental Health at Home. My name is Diana McCue, and I'm a licensed master social worker and school-based mental health professional. In this video, we'll be talking about managing behaviors of inattention and hyperactivity in elementary age children at home. Before we start, what are inattention and hyperactivity? Well, if you're a caregiver or a parent of a child who has endless energy and can be frustrating to try and keep on task, this video is for you. Inattention and hyperactivity are two of the core symptoms that can be used to diagnose ADHD. However, they are also just really normal parts of being a child. This is why kids are so fun, is that they love to have fun and they're always in the moment, right? So whether or not your child has been diagnosed with ADHD, you might want some help managing these behaviors just to help the kiddo stay on task and avoid conflict in the home. So that's what we'll be talking about today. Before we start talking about the behavior management tools that we can use, I'm going to talk quickly about medication. A lot of people know that psychotropic medications are sometimes used to help kiddos who have these symptoms. And so I'm talking about things like Adderall or Ritalin. If you're interested in psychotropic medications, talk to your child's primary care provider. However, it's important to know that there are effective and helpful ways for you to help your kiddo that are just things that you can use in the home or at school to help them stay focused and keep on task. We're going to talk about 4 of those things today. So we'll be talking about visual reminders, physical activity, timers, and playful engagement. I'm going to start with visual reminders. Transitions can be tough for kids who have inattention or hyperactivity, so it's hard for them to switch from task to task. Something that can be really helpful with this is having a visual calendar and having the same schedule every day so that their daily schedule is clear and consistent and predictable for them. Something we can use to help them stay on task and know when to switch attention is a physical calendar or checklist that you can make yourself or print off online, put it on the wall, and cue the child to check it every day. So that child begins to take responsibility for knowing what's happening at any given moment during the day. And we're going to offer a bunch of resources for free online calendars and checklists in the next slide. Next, I'll talk about physical activity. So, especially for kids who have hyperactivity, it's really important to provide them with a ton of physical activity and outside time. That's obviously pretty difficult right now during the COVID crisis. Luckily, if you're not able to provide them with that outside time or not able to provide them with that physical activity with you in the home, there's a ton of YouTube videos and online resources that you can use to give that kiddo a mini movement break and help them get their energy out. And one thing we want to be doing is help the child learn when their body needs that energy outlet, when they're starting to build up the energy and they need a place to express it. So in the next slide, there's a few links for awesome resources for YouTube videos and other mini movement breaks that you can use at home. Next, we'll talk about timers. So it can be really helpful if you have a child who needs to switch from one task to another. So for example, if your kiddo is playing a video game and you need them to switch to doing a chore, or if you need them to do their homework for a certain amount of time, just using a simple timer can make a big difference. You probably have a timer on your phone or on the microwave, so there's no need to buy anything fancy. What I recommend is that you put that timer somewhere that the kiddo can see it and check it, and that you make sure that the amount of time is something agreed upon by the child so that they have that buy-in that, yeah, I only have 5 minutes left. If the 5 minutes or whatever it is up and your child still wants more time, it's okay to negotiate with them, because negotiation and compromise are such important life skills for kids. But just let your child know when you are done negotiating and you're serious and it's time to switch tasks. Finally, and most importantly, playful engagement. So school can be tough for kids who have behaviors of inattention and hyperactivity. Some adults might see their high levels of energy as disrespectful or defiant, because they don't understand that your kiddo just has a slightly different brain and needs slightly different support. So these kids need adults around them who are affirming and positive, and who remind them that their inattention and hyperactivity is like a superpower that lets them get a lot done, and that they are still loved and enjoyed by the people around them. So this is a big topic, and I've covered just a few simple and concrete ways to help manage your kids' inattention and hyperactivity at home. For more information or to learn about our services, please visit our website at interventionservicespllc.com. Thank you.